Mach das mal, ist geil. Okay, Chat, guck mal, so würde ich euch wenn ich euch fingern müsste. 2 Finger und dann so. Chat, wie lange geht das noch? Ah, ich habe Upgrades. Ich kann mir die kaufen. Ist das ein Body? Chat, zählt das als ein Body gerade? Warte, lass mich das spielen, Chat. Oh, geil. Was ist das hier? 300. Okay, wir haben Rainy Sounds. Warte, ich will das Fullscreen. So. 700. Tausend. Auf die Gewitterwolke.
Guys, welcome back to another video. So, welcome to my garden. It's a beautiful.
Warum ist dieser Slime so teuer?
Think of the day. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I thought I'll bring you outside because, hey, it's still summer. Of course, kind of like BLT sandwich. So I've got bacon, lettuce, tomato, of course, an egg, like an omelette. That's just basic omelette with a little bit of cream.
Oh, slime is tough.
And some almond mayo. I ran out of lettuce, so one of the sandwiches, this one, has actually kale on one layer.
Farbige DVD.
Yeah. Anyway, some salt and vinegar crisps. And what else? A beer. Anyway, can't wait to eat. I'm super starving. Let's eat.
So würde ich eure Cheeks anfassen, Chat. true crime podcast is tough.
Well,
3, 2, 1.
also homegrown by my wife. Cheers.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party. But legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Mirabel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say she had web feet.
Leo, was
She
für ein
never
Song?
wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the
Corner
dead,
hits.
but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, "Hey, sweetie, you can stay with me."
Widzieliście tak, że ci mam
this place
wietny
is a
szklice.
fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Yeah, regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal. Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint-toed beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was,
Cześć, guck mal
I
jetzt.
knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3-bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employs half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabel, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Oh, or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
don't mind her. That's cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escaped. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabel a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette? Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. She'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th. I had a vision." And, she was always the second runner-up at pageants. Almost Miss Key Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen. Almost Ambassador to Kazakhstan. People don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character to keep showing up after losing out over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. Always will be. I don't take the honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen 6 straight years in a row lightly, but, I admired Mirabel, too. And she had a good heart.
How do you say goodbye in Welsh?
All the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center. Sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have. So. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over until she got it right. 20,
Good luck.
30 times.
Fuck.
The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but
Was soll ich als nächstes chant? Soll ich Meditation, Stock Market oder Button Upgrade?
So gifted. I was never like that. I mean, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides Water Park
Which language is spoken by more people?
To provide families
English.
with wholesome, all-ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, they like the attention. Not that I'm blaming her
Stock
for
market.
what happened. Gosh, no. She was a nice person. She didn't deserve that. Not at all. You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny little teensy-weensy town like Mystic Bay. I mean, besides that time that poor boy was pushed into that hydraulic
Which one of
press,
these is not a German
or that
word?
old man who spontaneously combusted in the Publix parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening here. It was so sad.
Ich bin ab! Ich bin ab! Nein!
Of course, we
Geh
all
hoch!
suspected
Nein!
Jared. He was weird. He followed her around like a puppy.
Wenn's runtergeht, muss man kaufen.
Mirabel's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic
Mehr
Bay,
kaufen!
with search missions tampered
Mehr kaufen,
by
wenn's runter ist, muss
downed
mehr
pylons
kaufen.
and felled trees.
Man muss mehr kaufen, wenn's
As days
runtergeht.
turned into weeks, the town's optimism
Ja!
began to fade.
3000!
That said, losing hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay.
Ja!
For years, competing theme parks,
Ja,
virus outbreaks,
ich bin im Plus.
daylight
Was hab ich euch
savings, and
gesagt?
a quickly shifting culture led to
The
a
Japanese
downturn
witch
in
word
crowd
says the sound
numbers.
of
Hey,
silence.
come on now.
Sheen.
Wild Tides is still top quality. Some
Chat,
of
ich
the
hab
best
50.000
entertainment in the
Simulation.
state. I don't care
60.000.
what anyone thinks, right? But the fact of the matter
Was soll ich mir
is,
kaufen?
kids don't go for that anymore. Yeah,
Meditation.
they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush or Roblox Adopt Me or Leo.Fun at a
Welcome
park
to
with their
today's
folks.
guided meditation session.
People stop coming.
I'm so glad you're here.
And then,
The most common
For the
starting
next
letter
20
in
minutes,
English is
I'll be guiding you
Or,
towards seeking
C.
peace
Left
in
eye.
times of chaos.
What was left of Mirabel
I
was
invite you
found
to
by
find a
Jared
comfortable
Holt on
position.
November
Be
15th,
it
Go for it, go for it.
2012,
on the
3
floor
months after
or on a
she went
cushion.
missing. That's his
Be
voice
sure
you
to
heard in
sit
the
up
911
straight.
call at the top
Your
of the
arms
episode.
resting up in your lap. Your palms facing
She
down.
has no face.
When Chipko County
If you're
police
seated in a
arrived at the
chair,
scene,
I
they
invite you to
discovered
place
a
both
grisly
feet
sight.
Which one of these
on the
used to
ground.
be a part of the
Mirabel
English
Diaz
alphabet?
lodged in the
If you're
jaws
seated
of the
on the
megalodon
floor,
megatwister. Her mermaid
fuck.
I
tail
encourage you to
curved
position
daintily
yourself in
beneath her
such a
on
way
the ancient
that you
beast's
feel
pink
fully
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
relaxed and supported.
The park's earliest
go, go.
attendees,
I'll give
a
you
group
a
of
few
school
more
children
seconds.
from
Take off,
St.
take off, take
Brendan
off.
the
That's
Navigator
right
Institute
for
for
you.
Marine Biology, followed
Take off,
Jared's
take off, take off,
gaze,
take off, take off.
the park's famed
Go, go,
mermaid
go, go.
staring back
Take
at
off.
them. That is,
Ready?
if she could have
Yes.
stared
Begin.
back.
Take off.
Jocelyn Garcia
You can
remembers
close your
the day
eyes
vividly.
or just let your vision
He was like cat
gradually
and
soften.
tonic when he first saw her.
Whichever is best
You know,
for
like
you.
he couldn't move or blink
Let's
or
start
say a
by
single
focusing
word.
on our breath.
Oh, poor thing.
Go,
He just
go.
stood there,
Maybe other
looking
things
into the
like
hole where her face had
Simulation.
been. It was all
Smells,
sunk in.
traffic,
Take off.
The pit.
children,
No offense to Mirabel, but I think it was the worst I've ever seen her
keyboards
look.
clicking,
And it was the first day since the
Oh, scheiße,
hurricane that
scheiße.
the park was open to the
Soll noch
public.
mehr runtergehen.
hydraulic
That's what's so
presses.
sad about it. November is always
The
a slow
hum
month.
and
The
drone
water's
of
cold, the
electrical
sun sets early.
appliances.
It's
Go,
peak season for the flesh-eating algae
fuck.
that sometimes grows on the Blaze River inner tubes. But we lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabel into the big
Let's
old
breathe
shark's
in
mouth.
for 3 counts.
How's that for taking the
Allowing
stick right
your
out of your
chest
popsicle?
There's only one
Now,
English word that
Jocelyn
English
had
ends
a
with.
pretty good idea of who was responsible. But first,
That's good.
speaking of
hold your breath for
popsicles,
3
when's the
counts.
last time you enjoyed a mouthful of fresh, home-cooked food? Between work and errands, there's never time to cook a proper meal. That's where Dinner Dash comes in. Dinner Dash is a weekly meal delivery service focused on fresh, organic ingredients.
What is the plural of
Recipes
octopus?
chosen by real chefs. Best of all, Dinner Dash meals never expire. Using our secret technology, we have made eggs that last forever. Get 20% off your first Dinner Dash weekly meal kit with code KILLER20. Dinner Dash, meals that are eternal. Back to the case.
3, 4, 1.
Here's Jessalyn.
Now, the first thing you gotta understand about Mystic Bay
Only
is that it's a
can
small
spot
town.
prey
I mean,
up
real
to-
small, itty bitty. So everyone knows everyone here. I went to school with Jared and Mirabel, worked alongside them here at the park.
And just quietly.
And
bring your
Jared-
thoughts back to your breathing.
Well, I can say this, right? Because I know
To your
him.
inner peace.
He's probably just about the worst
It is your peace.
mascot
It comes
we've
against.
ever had.
Whenever you stray,
The only reason he kept his job is because no one else wanted to wear the costume. And when I say he wanted to wear the costume, I mean he really,
Follow this string in your mind.
really,
Moving your awareness down
really
to
wanted to
the body.
wear the
Allow each
costume.
part to relax
Like,
and soften.
real.
If you'd like, feel comfortable.
Like,
You can soften
not in a
body parts and scalp.
God-honoring way.
Feel free to adjust your position as needed anytime throughout this meditation.
Jared Holt had dressed as Wallatide's Water Park's iconic mascot, Manny the manatee, since dropping out of Mystic Bay High School in 1999. His costume consisted of a massive suit carved of fleece and foam, complete with feathers, a floppy headpiece, and Manny's signature orange flip-flops. All told, the costume weighed in at a staggering
Which of these
140
words have
pounds.
French
It was said
origin?
to have reached internal temperatures of up to
Romance.
100 degrees,
Fuck.
310 Kelvin in the searing Florida heat. Past Manny the manatees have been recorded passing out from the extreme temperature, including one Manny who, in 1973, collapsed face first into a child's birthday cake, and another who, in 1985, became partially baked within the suit while conducting a water safety demonstration at the park's wave pool. For years, Wild Tide's water park officials could not
Come on,
find
in
workers
English
willing
is-
to put on the suit.
Ah.
Whoa.
Turbo, danke für dein Gifted.
No. Out of the question.
You've got
That Manny the manatee suit was designed by my own daddy, Frank Wild scene.
You got mail.
He had 2
100,000!
beans at affordable prices
Here we go.
across
4,
the continental
3,
United
crunch
States
it
of
down.
America.
Hey,
to make
come
a
on, y'all.
true man
Come on, let's go.
manatee
Come on, I need you right here.
referred to as
Crunch it down. Hey,
and that damn
come on. Let's work out. Come on. Then give me 3 knees. Get them up.
never change.
3, 2, 1. Switch it up. 3. Now go back to those crunches. Crunch it down. 4. Come on. 3. Let's go. 2. Come on. 3 knees. Count it down.
Change the suit.
3, 2, 1. Switch it up. 3,
smell the soup
2.
before you
Corner
saw
knee. We're gonna kind of build that project as we go. All right. Let's go.
You take a handful of salt and crackers and sort of
Keep
spread
on
them out on
back
a
to the
paper
top.
plate with sprayed cheese,
Add it
turkey
on
jerky, and
as
a
we
little bit
go.
of gas station
Out of here
pickle,
we go.
and a
3
spoonful of
knees.
boiled
Count it
beans.
down.
Just leave it out for a little bitty bit, let the sunshine do its magic, and
You got mail.
What's
you
the
got
move?
yourself a
Corner
meal.
knee.
Now,
Don't worry, you don't have to remember it.
You're only smelling
I
it for
normally
about a
call it
mile,
out. I always
2
call
miles
it
out
out.
if the wind hits just
Corner
right.
curl. That leg curl.
That sort of thing.
Come on. Let's
The
go.
manatee
Back to
soup
those crunches.
smells
Crunch it
sort of
down.
like that. Like
4.
Florida style
Don't quit on me. 3.
Or
Don't stop on me.
rotten
2. Let's go.
Despite the soup's
3 knees.
flavor.
Reaction streamer.
Three.
I was told to watch it.
1. There you go. 3.
Jared.
2. Corner curl.
Jared.
Did you get some of the movements
got
messed
mail.
up?
Strayed from the light of the Lord.
How are you doing? Your side leg.
Tampering with the divine design.
Side leg.
He had a lot of
Side
odds.
leg.
like a world record?
Side leg. Now crunch it down. 4.
I met
Come on.
with Jared Holt
3.
at Mich County
2.
Jail.
Come on.
insane.
Count it down.
That's insane.
Sears turned
You got mail.
1. Switch it up. 3. 2. Corner knee.
Hey, close.
funny animals.
Come on, y'all. Let's work out. Corner curl. Let's go.
Maybe I'll draw
Come on, what you got next?
Crypto.
Side leg. Get up.
Why is your head so block shaped? It's not block shaped.
Boom.
Come on, time to guy out for a day.
Step. Watch out.
Real respect.
Come on, we coming. L step
That's the
again.
term for
Step. Come on. Back to the top. Crunch it down.
siren like a mermaid.
Hands up.
You know they think sailors
Let's
invented
go,
mermaids
Step.
because they saw
Let's go.
manatees out in the water.
Give me 3 knees. Count them down.
I asked Jared whether his appreciation for
1.
social
Switch it up.
Schuld.
3. 2.
No, I can't
Corner
compare.
knee.
I only got enough for me.
Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Leg.
She was pretty. Long pinkish hair.
Come on, I see you. I hear you.
How long? Warte, ich muss im Bitcoin richtig gewinnen, ja.
You got mail.
Come on, y'all. I could probably do this.
2001
Step.
and has since become the local
If I wasn't busy, I would
Step. Floor now. Knee
I'm busy. You
straddle.
guys know I'm busy.
Corner knee straddle.
Jetzt.
gone on
Jetzt. Ich bin in
Don't
Krypto.
say I'm
unemployed. I'm very
Oh
mein Gott, ich bin so dick im Bitcoin. Gleich machst du
I'm
Plus.
literally working right now.
Oh mein Gott, ich mach so Plus.
Job, I'm working.
Oh mein Gott, ich mach so Plus.
You're breathing heavy. And you're sweating.
rules.
You
He
are
smoked off his
good
heavy
to go.
mascot suit and
Okay.
accompanied
Control
by
your
several
breathing.
other intoxicated
Control your
300.000.
Let's go.
Ich hab fast eine M. Ich hab fast eine M. Oh mein Gott, sieht das hier komisch aus hier links oben.
Sound effects. 2. Let's go.
Jessa Lynn,
3D.
like nearly everyone else in the unbelievably
2. I'm
tiny
also
town of
crazy.
Mystic Bay,
Other way.
has a really
3. 2. 3 knees again.
I'm in.
3. 2.
Oh my God. I missed a lot.
Come on. Now corner knee.
We're not supposed to be fraternizing with the customers.
7. Come on.
That's first.
6. Count with me. 5. Count with me.
The customers will try to get
4.
away with
Come on.
every little thing.
3. Come on. 2.
Don't say chill. I like that. That's my favorite drink in the whole world. Don't. I'm not a sellout.
Come on. Pull those hands right to the knees.
Costume.
6.
The second thing, it scares little children. Seeing a bright pink human man wearing nothing but swim trunks and manatee mascot head.
2.
Unnatural.
3 knees. Get
Apparently,
up.
you guys the best ever do it.
That's the
1.
third thing.
Switch it up. 3.
Got mail.
2. Corner knee.
Great.
Great.
God, that was close.
Come on. 5. You got
Your
it.
tomorrow today.
4. Come on.
Chipco County.
3. Come on.
With
2.
Chipco
Don't leave me
County
hanging.
alone, you can
Corner
rest
curl.
assured Your money is working as hard as you are using the power of state-certified
Yeah, I feel like that does.
Astrological accounting harnesses the power of the planets to grow your wealth
What we got next?
astronomically.
Oh my god.
In your
Bring up the price of the cookies.
Come on. It's no matter.
Cat, focus on the video.
3, left, 2.
And look forward to
Now
financial security. And if you use code KILLER50 within 30 days, you can receive an extra $50 cash bonus just for signing up. Crypto account bank.
If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be an athlete.
Critical.
I'd probably be a athlete.
Which chat?
I don't know.
Like a badminton or a sprinter. Probably one of those.
Sit over. Bring it back.
Uttered by human
3
tongues,
knees.
and
Say.
human minds cannot
3,
conceive
2. Cross it over. Bring it back.
for the
3 knees.
non-believers.
3.
I know it looks like someone with a degenerative muscular disease. I don't even know what those
3 knees. You get those arms out. You should work a little hard.
say that about me. Why?
What you put in is what you get out. Come on.
Murmurs, Miss Hannah.
That is.
I know it's a fact, by the way, I'm very athletic. I can
Be there with somebody somewhere.
I have a heart rate. I can prove it right now.
7. Come on. 6.
Check it out. I'll react with the heart rate monitor. I'll show you right now.
I believe in you. Come on.
Oh mein Gott. Was jetzt? Boah, wie geil. Ich hab's gewonnen! Ich hab gewonnen! Bei mir Coffee. Huh? Nee, fick dich, Bro. Ich hab gewonnen! Neil.fun Stimulation Clicker gewonnen. Ha, hier! An alle Hater, die gesagt haben, mach aus und so. Ich bin eingepennt. Hier, ich hab gewonnen. Ich hab gewonnen.